Hello and welcome to my channel where I do daily Bitcoin technical analysis every day Monday to Friday, analyze price action and prepare setups for day trading. So as always, start with weekly chart. This week had a stop run to the upside, had a stop run to the downside, neutral 50-50 zone. What we can get from this is that since the weekly chart is uptrending still, we would kind of favor higher prices, and since the last stop run was to the downside, so it started with the move up, then it was to the downside. The last stop run was to the downside, so we kind of give the probabilities for a move up. It's not high probabilities, but it's one piece, and we'll get more pieces to build the perspective and build the bias. Daily chart, we had a small deviation above the range, kind of failed auction right here, and price went all the way to the lows of the range, which is what you normally expect. Yesterday was very kind of bearish because of this deviation, and now since we bounced from the lows, the most important point is on the chart is this point of control. If we cannot reclaim the point of control, I'm assuming we are going lower. It's simple as that. Because we kind of lost the point of control, and now a lot of people are trapped, and this is where we're gonna get a lot of buying activity. And I just don't think that we can just easily reclaim this. Best case scenario, I think we kind of reject this, go back test yearly open, maybe a little bit lower if we get some panic, and then go back up and break this. It's not gonna break from first try. Very low probabilities to just break this. So technically you could just enter a short, something like this. Of course there could be some wicks above, so we need to be careful with the stop loss, but like this would give too risk to reward. Easy trade, I think, kind of high probabilities, but you can look much lower, because now we are kind of just back testing the point of control. Okay, now what do I look for after every big move? I look for consolidation and then see how the consolidation looks like. Is it uptrending? Is it downtrending? Uptrending consolidation, something like here, we're making new highs and higher lows. You always look to take out the first low, I mean. So this is kind of bear flag action. Bull flag, bear flag. It works because people are getting into longs, they think higher prices are coming up, and people are trading the trend. Usually market ranges and then it trends, and then it ranges and then it trends. When market is trending, people look for ranges. When market is ranging, people look for trends. Because, for example, we take the high 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. If you take the high like 3-4 times, everyone who's trying to trade the range, for example like this, they're giving up. They think everyone is making money trading the trend, I will try to trade the trend, but now it's too late. So usually uptrending consolidation, I look for all of this to be cleared. So how do I trade this? Is basically you can do long scalps if you want, but swing is just for short, and you aim for the low. Okay, so again, you take the high, take the high, take the high, higher low, higher low, higher low, and it's cleared. You can use this theory anywhere. So after this big drop, what did we do? Let's go on a bit lower time frames. We make new high, high, higher low, new high. You expect this structure to break down. it's taken here. Very nice swing failure. Above, we come back above the weekly, monthly, yearly open. Very important level right here, 42,300. And after this, what do we expect when we take out this uptrending structure? You don't expect price to come back up. So since it came back up, I don't look at this as bearish, because when you take out the lows, you're supposed to keep going down, because you just made a trap. I don't look at this. First I looked at this as bearish, then after swing failure it's not bearish anymore. It's kind of neutral, preferring upside, targeting the high here. Let's see how far we are from the high. Very close. So again, same story. We are making higher lows. 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. One of them is cleared. Not those. So I would assume that we will clear all of these lows. This kind of swing failure, it's a good long scalp. Like in an uptrend, you can still look for long scalps, but I don't look for long swings. I don't look for a big move. So I actually traded this one on day open, because they opened, it went down. I saw a lot of absorption, a lot of support showing up. So short term, good opportunity. I traded this, and again, the structure, uptrending structure, expect this to break down. We started going down. I closed my long here this morning. I actually entered here. I put stop on entry already before going to sleep. Sometimes I just catch these high probability short-term opportunities and put stop on entry. I think this is kind of scalps that can turn into swings. After this swing failure, we don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe this just goes straight up. So I put stop on entry, but this morning I stopped my trade. I took the money, and I'm happy with that. So another long opportunity was right here, swing failure. This is kind of scalp long that can turn into a swing. We don't have to take these lows, but I'm assuming that we will take them. So longs only for scalps. If you take this trade, you aim for the highs. You can take profit right here. You can actually see a nice reaction. So if you took above the high, nice reaction, and you're happy with that. This is just kind of noise and potential short opportunity coming up on taking this. So uptrending structure, expect this to go down, higher lows right here, expect this to be taken. We are building a story now. We are building a bias. It's too early for short because we are too close for this high, and this is risky because we could be making the higher high, like right here on this structure, or we have untapped daily on 45. Fast move down, fast move up, it's very possible. This is just slow consolidation. We can get one fast big move to the 45k easily. So I'm not eager to short this. Another thing is, where is this point of control? Let's mark this on my chart. It's very close. Actually, I'm taking the short. I've decided now because I have very strong confluence. High volume node. Yeah, I have very strong confluence here. And I have the weekly level, which was acting as the resistance a few times, even right here. So this is gonna be a very high probability short, I think. Of course, the other side of the story is that fast move down, fast move up, and we just clear this all the way up. But sharp moves indicate ranges. So where is the range? The range can go like this, the range can go like this, we don't know. Or we can just reject and go much lower. Okay, so let's check Atas, what's happening there, how the order flow is doing. So first of all, profiles. We are in the middle of nowhere. We have this volume area as support currently, 42,278. I have untested naked time point of control here, which is at exactly the monthly open. So I'm expecting the monthly open to be tested. Let's just check again. We are taking these lows as well if we test the level. So one opportunity right here for short, kind of swing failure is good. Or just be careful, because what if we do this, then another wick and then down. We need to see the volume here, but this is a short opportunity, this is a long opportunity. Back to Atas, 45250 naked weekly point of control. 45250. So this kind of zone is resistance for me. Kind of try to make, like, if we do uptrending structure, it's easy short. If we do kind of pump, then something like this, expect another wick. But this is a place to short. What is happening? Okay, back to Atas. Yeah, so it was this naked point of control on weekly chart. Now order flow. We had strong resistance yesterday here, price crashed again. Like, you can easily predict every move here. Price pumps, people are buying, price drops. People are selling, here price just bounces a little bit because it's kind of we are at the highs. Maybe you could expect price to completely reverse, but you're not longing at the highs of the range. You're waiting for support. Support is at the lows. Lows are taken. We have a lot of sellers, and it's exhaustion and absorption, and then it moves up. Then nothing happens, and then you see buyers coming in. Why are people buying right here? It doesn't make sense. They expect a breakout because they saw a big move on the chart and they expect big moves again. But in reality, we are just ranging. So price moves down. You see support coming right here. You get like 1% bounce. There was no resistance, but price still went for the swing failure. This is sometimes what Bitcoin does. Price bounces from support. There was no selling. No, I mean there was. Okay, so there was no selling, no buying. So just selling on this point sells and then sells again. And once the buyers stepping in, buyers showing up, there is no more resistance. The thing is that we are selling and then we are selling. We are not testing the buying side. We don't know if there is resistance. So I would comfortably long here and I would comfortably long here, and I wouldn't even close my long from here if we do the swing failure. I would expect price to bounce to the highs. My usual target is from lows to highs. Now we see resistance, price can reverse. Okay, I don't have much time. Now it's time to short actually, because people are buying. It's time to short if you have a setup. My setup is right here, and order flow is good for this short. Let's just see how this plays out. And I hope you learned something, and see you tomorrow.